Hey guys, Lethal Leslie here, and today we're going to be playing Rage 2 for the first time on the channel. I've got 5 tips here for you that I think you should know at the start of the game just to help things develop quite nicely. So we're going to start off with ARC camps. You're going to come across these ARC camps on the map quite often once you start searching around, and I suggest you do them as soon as you find them. As soon as they show up in your map, I suggest you get straight to them, because this is the place where you get the special powers as well as the new weapons. You can't really get new weapons anywhere else in Rage, so if you do come across these ARC camps, go ahead and do them. And yeah, get yourself that new weapon or that upgraded power as early as you possibly can. Tip number 2 on the list has to do with the driving. Now there's 2 little tips in here really. The first one has to do with pulling the handbrake, which is circle for me on the PlayStation. And I suggest you pull the handbrake and get used to pulling the handbrake a lot, because when you're racing and when you're trying to turn corners out in the wasteland, there are a lot of corners that your vehicle may not be able to take without the handbrake turn. So just start getting used to that handbrake as early as possible. If you found yourself turning a corner and not being able to get round properly, that is because you do sometimes need to pull the handbrake when driving. And the second tip is to do with the boost. Now the boost for me is X, and if you actually spam X on the PlayStation when doing the boost, and I'm sure it'll be the same obviously across all platforms, you actually go faster than holding it down, especially from 0 to 60 kind of thing. It's going to make you accelerate a lot faster if you spam the boost button. But once you're at max speed, you might as well just use the boost. It doesn't seem to make too much of a difference, but it can definitely get you up to speed faster in races, and again obviously out in the wasteland. Now on to the third tip guys, and this has to do with almost every objective in the game. Now if you hover over an objective, you're going to see the items of interest section, and it's going to say what is exactly in this objective. So basically you want to check this and make sure you've had everything in the area, because getting all the storage containers gets you the cash and the nanotrites, which are very important obviously to buying things and upgrading things. And then obviously you may have an arc chest there and some data pads, not always, but there's always going to be a certain amount of stuff there that's definitely worth collecting. So if you're not sure if you've had everything in an area, if you just go onto the map, as you can see here, it will tell you exactly how much of the things you've had in a certain area. As you can see, if it's got a tick on it, I've completed this area here, but at the time I didn't realize that you could actually see exactly how many storage containers were there. So I need to go back to this area and collect those storage containers if I am looking for things like nanotrites to update things later in the game. It's quite a nice little touch that you know exactly what is in each area. So you just want to go back there, have a look, collect the storage containers and arc chests and things like that, and that's going to help you a lot in upgrading things. Moving on to the fourth tip here, and we're going to be talking about the towns. Now if you're going around each town, there are going to be NPCs in those towns that you can talk to. Now if you go up to them and talk to them, spend a bit of time talking to them, a lot of them are going to either give you some intel, they're going to talk about something that needs doing around the open world wilderness, and it will actually put more markers on your map for missions and things to do. So it's definitely worth talking to them, because you do need to actually find these missions to get on with the actual main storyline of the game. So go and talk to the NPCs in all the towns. It'll make it a lot easier for you to find and make your way through the game. And the last tip I want to talk about today is about selling stuff and buying stuff in the stores that are in the towns. So in each store you can buy and sell stuff. If you have junk, you want to just sell your junk to these guys. There's nowhere else really that I've found yet that you can sell your junk. So that you might as well get rid of your junk and get as much cash as possible for it. And then when it comes to buying things, I wouldn't suggest buying things like the wing stick and the grenades or the health sticks kind of thing here. I would go and get the upgrades as soon as you possibly can, because there's only one of them available, and that is something that's actually going to make it better for the long term. Once you throw your grenades, they're gone, and you can also just find grenades out in the wilderness as well as wing sticks and other things like that. And same goes for nanotrite boosters. Pick up as much nanotrite boosters as you possibly can, because again, once you use them, that's actually upgrading something permanently. It's not something once you use, it's gone. And if you go to your menus here, we'll just pop into the menus. You go over to your nanotrites and you can see you can upgrade so much stuff from here. For example, if we click on our shatter here and we open it up, we have 2 things we can unlock here, and it takes 1 nanotrite booster each time you unlock something. So if we were to unlock this one, the wrap range of shatter increases by 50%. So we're going to go ahead and get that now by holding square. It's quite complicated menus. I might do something on just the menus in general and how to understand them. I hope these tips help you in some way. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. I do answer all my comments really, so I will get back to you if you do need help on anything in that regard. And I'm going to leave the video there guys. If you liked the video, subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching as always, and take it easy.